Shiva speaks. The Father says, become sensible and while moving along, serve wherever you can give. I, God Shiva, the one Father of all souls. Shiv Baba, Point of Light Father, Introduction. Have an interest in doing this spiritual service. Gateway to Heaven, the 14th of February 2022. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, by you understanding that all of this is going to finish, and by giving 2 grains of rice, you can receive a palace from me, God Shiva, the one Father of all souls. Shiv Baba, Point of Light Father. Those of you whose intellect is able to understand this well, use everything you have in a worthwhile way for my godly task. Only the poor sacrifice yourselves. I, Shiv Baba, is the bestower. I give you Brahmans, the more-born creations of Prajapita Brahma souls, the sovereignty of heaven. I, Shiv Baba, doesn't take anything from no one. Gateway to Heaven, the 14th of February 2022. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, there is many who remember deities, residents of heaven, such as Lakshmi and Narayan, Ram and Sita from the Silver Age, because deities is more elevated than human beings. This is why human beings worship deities. The highest on high is me, God Shiva, the one Father of all souls, Shiv Baba, Point of Light Father. Then there is Brahma, Vishnu, and Shankar. Then there is Prajapita Brahma, who is the father of people, and the world mother, who is Saraswati. These are the main ones in this world cycle. Gateway to Heaven, the 14th of February 2022. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, it is in the intellects of you Brahmins, the more-born creations of Prajapita Brahma, that you receive the highest on high inheritance of heaven from me, God Shiva, the highest on high Father of all souls. They don't know me, Shiv Baba. Only when I, Shiv Baba, came will I give my introduction. I cannot meet anyone apart from you Brahman souls. Here there is the connection of me, Shiv Baba, and you Brahman souls. I, Shiv Baba, speaks the Murli, flute of knowledge, in front of you Brahman souls. Gateway to Heaven, the 14th of February 2022. Shiva speaks. The Father says, you Brahmins, the more-born creations of Prajapita Brahma souls, explains at the exhibitions that I, God Shiva, Shiv Baba, Point of Light Father, is the one Father of all souls. Those people say that I, Shiv Baba, is beyond name and form. You Brahman souls say that I do have a name, form, place, and also an image. People call me Shiv Baba, just as you souls come here. So I, Shiv Baba, the Supreme Soul, came to Gateway to Heaven, the 14th of February 2022. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, people say, O God the Father, but what is my name, the Father of all souls? My name is God Shiva. No one is able to tell you that. They will instantly tell you the name of their physical father. I, God Shiva, the one Father of all souls, Shiv Baba, Point of Light Father, has been given many names. In fact, I only have one name. Only I enlightens you Brahman souls about all these things. Gateway to Heaven, the 14th of February 2022. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, if you remember me, God Shiva, the one Father of all souls, Shiv Baba, Point of Light Father, and remain pure, You will attain a high status in heaven. To live together with everyone at home and claim a status is a high destination. Break away from everyone else and connect yourself to me, Shiv Baba. This requires effort. Sannyasi, renounce everything and go away. Here your intellect have to remember while living with everyone that this old world is already destroyed. You have to return back home to the soul world and you will then come back down when it's heaven time and rule the kingdom in heaven. Gateway to Heaven, the 14th of February 2022. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, "You Brahmins, the more-born creations of Prajapita Brahma souls, know that you are studying Raja Yoga now at this confluence age, and you then will become as beautiful as Sri Lakshmi and Sri Narayan in the future. It is also written that establishment takes place through Prajapita Brahma, but it can only take place through knowledge through Prajapita Brahma. There is no question of nectar emerging from the mouth of a cow. Gateway to Heaven, the 14th of February 2022. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, "I, God Shiva, the one Father of all souls, Shiv Baba, point of light Father, gives the Krishna soul his inheritance at this confluence age. They then put Krishna's name instead of I, God Shiva's name. Gateway to Heaven, the 14th of February 2022. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, "People don't know that Jagadamba, who is the world mother, becomes Lakshmi. You Brahmins, the more-born creations of Prajapita Brahma souls, now know that it takes the Lakshmi soul, the full 84 births, and then she becomes Jagadamba at the end of this world cycle. Gateway to Heaven, the 14th of February 2022. God Shiva speaks. The Father says, "This is a clan of Prajapita Brahma, which then becomes the deities' residents of heaven clan. Those of the deities clan take the full 84 births and then become Shudras, degraded ones clan at the end of each world cycle. These are good points. Someone who is unable to imbibe them is called a dullhead." Gateway to Heaven, the 14th of February 2022.